been an interesting day. Nobody got run off, but we had a vessel show up today, and an outside company was the one that wound up welding, and they basically fabbed everything up, hooked it all to the vessel, and then sent it out. And then we were going to take it from there and pipe it all into the racks and do everything that way.
Tell them how much that vessel cost.
That vessel, they estimated that vessel is $500,000, $500,000.
Jeez.
Anyways, our inspection went through it, and one piece was built wrong, and it wouldn't work with what we were doing, so we wound up taking that piece out, and David, one of our other welders, he wound up fabbing up a new piece, threw it in there. Well, the original piece that was in there, they decided they were going to go take it over to X-ray and let them shoot it and see what it looked like, because the piece of pipe was all pitted out, and I mean, it was
a couple empty welds there.
Yeah, some iffy looking stuff. So anyways, they let them shoot it. I think there was 6 welds. 6 welds on this piece of 2-inch. 1 passed. 1 weld.
They aren't doing B31.3 severe
no,
or anything.
This is
1104, right?
Yeah, 1104. This is like one of the, I mean, it's still a good code. You're not just slapping things together and welding, but I mean, it ain't like nuclear plant welding, you know? And anyways, so then the inspection service went through, and they wound up freaking checking all these welds. They had me and Jed over there. Jed had to go around and buff a bunch of welds.
I think
and
buffed like 30 welds.
Yeah, 30 welds, and that ain't all the welds. Anyways, he wound up buffing all them welds off so they could do a visual on them. Guys, I'm pretty sure all of them failed. They wound up getting in there, and the inspection let me look in there. They had a mirror and everything, and I was looking at a T, and it was like the only places that it actually had a root in it was where they tacked it in 4 spots, and then they wire gunned it out. Guys,
hey, before we get any further, we are not saying this because we ain't dissing on anybody. Somebody's out there trying their hardest to put some pipe together.
Yeah.
And probably their first job.
We're not saying anything bad about anybody. Like, we all start somewhere, we all mess up, it's no big deal. Like, I mean, I've been run off my fair amount of jobs because I've messed up. It happens, not a big deal. But guys, when you come out here and you start welding, on this job that we're on, they told us when we showed up, our first 25 welds were 100% shot, and after that it's 15% of whatever you weld. So if you do 100 welds, 15 of them are shot. This video, weld everything like it's going to get shot. Do your best on every weld.
If it takes you forever, it takes you forever.
Yeah.
Just do quality, not quantity.
Quality. If you do quality, quantity will follow.
Yeah.
On your first few jobs, you're not going to be the fastest welder in the world. But if they decide to shoot 100% of your stuff, and guys, this is only like the 2nd job I've ever been on that they actually do a percentage. Every other job before that has been 100% X-ray welds. I've never not been on a job where I haven't expected my stuff to get shot. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it freak you out. But guys, when you go to welding on this stuff, do your best. If they tell you they're only shooting 10 of your welds on the entire job, make sure that the 1,000 welds you weld up can all be shot. I mean, don't leave junk out there. Do your very best. That's the whole video we're going to do today. Quality welds. Make sure that you are putting out, that if they walk in and they freaking show up and you've welded 1,000 welds, and originally they told you they're only going to shoot 15% of it, and then they decide, hey, we're going to shoot 100% of it, you better be ready to take on 100% of them welds. Weld them like you mean it. I was on a job. They told us, I mean, they were still shooting 100%, but they told us 1104 when we started. Well, then it wound up being B31.3, and then it wound up being B31.3 severe. They can change things on you. It doesn't, just because you hired on 1104 does not mean they're not going to shoot at B31.3. They might change. You might have tested 1104, and they might send you back in to go test or whatever, but weld everything like just weld quality.
Are you putting your video on the one
Yeah.
today? Okay, cool. So if you watch the video of Jake welding, you'll notice that he has me grind every start.
All my starts.
And not all welders do that. Not all. I mean, a lot of times you can just put it in there, right up next to your other start. But he has me weld every start just to make sure that each weld goes in and it can be X-rayed and it'll be clean.
B31-3 clean.
Yep.
Like, oh man, guys. I've been on a lot of jobs. I used to not grind anything. Like, and if I'm on a pipeline, I won't grind my bead. I'll buff that thing off and just turn it up and weld it in there, no big deal. But when I'm on a plant job, I mean, I used to not do it. I used to run right into that big old start and just melt it in there, and it was good to go. I started getting called out on things, and just little things, and it was always in that damn start. Fix that problem, I grind them now. It don't take but 2 seconds to grind them, and then I run into them hot, and I haven't been called out on a start in years. So anyways, weld quality, like, subscribe, comment. Guys, get your friends on here, bring them out here. I know a lot of you guys are in welding school and stuff, and hey, shout out to Jordan Peterson. He just wrote me on Instagram. And guys, this is where you need to get a hold of me now. I'm not on Facebook anymore, deleted that, kept getting hacked and whatever else. But hey, Jordan Peterson, this dude just graduated yesterday from welding school. Stud. He's been out looking for work for less than 24 hours. Just hired on a power plant out in Minnesota, making $28 an hour. What do you say, $80 per diem?
Something like that.
This is a single hand job, guys. Single hand meaning that you show up on the job, they provide the truck for you and everything, and then you go to work. He's got to basically provide a welding hood and a lunchbox, and he's making 28 bucks an hour, $80 per diem. He shows up, signs his name, he makes $80 per diem. So, congratulations, Jordan, dude, you're a stud. I want to hear more stories like this. I want to hear you guys coming out and getting your first helper job, graduating school, going and either being a helper or going right to work. Like, this is the stuff I want to hear. I want to create a culture around people succeeding and making things happen in this industry. I think it's awesome. So congratulations, man. I want to hear everybody's stuff. Come check us out on Instagram, SCHOFIELD 1990. That's where we're at now. You can message me, follow me there, and whatever else. But hey guys, bring your friends onto this channel. I know a lot of you guys are high school kids, a lot of you guys are in school, a lot of you guys have a bunch of friends. Bring them over here and let's get everybody introduced into this world and show them that, hey, you can make an incredible living doing this. When I was in high school, actually, when I left to go to Texas, I had no freaking clue that you could make a living welding. No clue. Had no idea you could make $200,000 a year welding. I now do. So bring all your friends over. Let's talk to everybody. I want to get to know everybody. So anyways, congratulations, Jordan. Nice work, buddy. You deserve all the money you're going to be making. Don't stop there. Keep pushing forward and keep trying to better yourself. Get your truck put together and up your wages even more. So anyways,
money.
Way to go. Be blessed. We'll talk to y'all later. Like, subscribe, comment. See ya.
See ya.